Yeah, I'll do that when I get around to it. On the line, the 350cc solos. We're going to be away for race one. Enough of this gay banter. That man taking all day to walk across that start line. Look, here they come, flat out down the first straight. Who's going to make it? Nathan Irwin picks it up on the first turn. Richard Smith coming through from third up to second. Tony Davey dropping down to third and fourth. Richard Smith going through on the inside of Nathan Irwin. Nathan Irwin fighting back as they go into that pits turn. Richard Smith leading. Nathan Irwin in hot pursuit in second place. Then Tony Davey and Andy Gobb. Andy Gobb gets the better of Tony Davey out of that corner. Then it's the Bartlett, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Hot stuff at Horley. Richard Smith, then Nathan Irwin. Looking fast here this afternoon. Richard Smith, Nathan Irwin, Andy Gobb, Tony Davey, Lee Bartlett, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. James Peters, Keith Webb, Michael Tuckey, and R. Reid. Oh, bringing up the rear 101, Dave Wiseman. Where did he come from? Last lap flag comes out then. Richard Smith going for gold here this afternoon. Nathan Irwin holding on to that second place. Then Andy Gobb and Tony Davey. The places are unchanged from the previous lap. Track looking in excellent condition. Sun shining, who could ask for more? The checkered flag is out, and here comes Richard Smith to crown his first win of the afternoon. That's Richard Smith in first place, followed by Nathan Irwin, Andy Gobb, Tony Davey, Lee Bartlett, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett, James Peters, Keith Crasher Webb, Michael Tuckey, Mr. R. Reid. Solos then, a cracking win and opening his account in the right manner. Number 33, Richard Smith. Second place, number 83, Nathan Irwin. Third to number 261, Andy Gobb. Fourth to number 3, Tony Davey. Fifth to number 65, Lee Bartlett. Sixth, number 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Seventh, number 45, James Peters. Eighth, number 52, Keith Webb. 9th, number 41, Michael Tuckey. 10th, number 6, Richard Reed. And 11th, number 101, Dave Wiseman. No other finisher. The winner's time at 1 minute 35.16 seconds, an average speed of 52.5 miles per hour. This is a late practice for International Sidecar number 11, Ricky Neal and Kev Jones. Well, 350cc solos back on track then. Here they come, flat out off the start line, down the first straight. Dave Rumsey makes the best of it. Practicing on the championships next weekend, up there at Minsterley in Shropshire. Look at the lead he's got out of that first turn already. He definitely means business, and he's got that bike flying. The stage being set for next week, this week. But it is this week, it's at Horley, and it's happening here today. Number 10, Dave Rumsey leads, Matt Hendrickson in second place, then Brian Cornelius, Fennings, now a 350 class rider, having sold the 250cc Honda. He's a fully fledged 350 man and holding 4th place at the moment. The Welsh flag flying there in the pits, a bit of a marker for me here in the commentary box to see where things are at. And it's 10, Dave Rumsey, leading from Matt Hendrickson, from Brian Cornelius, Fennings, Michael Peters. Last lap flag out. Dave Rumsey, a well clear leader in this one. We'll have to give him time against Richard Smith, won't we, to see how things are shaping up. Matt Hendrickson, Brian Cornelius, Gordon Fennings, Michael Peters, Darren Sargent, Chris Ward, Gordon Walker, Stuart Allen, John Caldicott, and right on the line there, Dave Rumsey takes the win. Matt Hendrickson, a good second place to him. Evergreen, Brian Cornelius roaming home in third. The 2-350 man in 4th place, Gordon Fennings, then Darren Sargent, Michael Peters, Chris Ward, Gordon Walker, Stuart Allen. Solos a win for number 10, Dave Rumsey. In 2nd place, number 5, Matt Etherington. In 3rd place, number 48, Brian Cornelius. In 4th place, number 119, Gordon Fennings. In 5th place, number 77, Darren Sargent. In 6th place, number 37, Michael Peters. In 6th place, number 61, Chris Ward. In 8th place, number 84, Gordon Walker. 9th place, 43, Stuart Allen. And 10th place, number 67, John Caldicott. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.38 seconds, giving an average speed of 54.68 miles per hour. Dave Rumsey on course for next week. Race 2 then, 10, 5, 48, 119, 77, 37, 61, 84, 43, 67. 1 minute 31.38 seconds, 54.68 miles per hour. Looking to the start line, I can see left-hand sidecars. Erwin Bowman is with Mick Cave this afternoon. Mick Cave, passengering for Erwin Bowman. We've got Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel back after their little accident earlier in the season. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, Steve Maitland, Dave Hollins, Graham Hilton, Colin Clark. That's the lineup. Broken tape, looks like problems there. Second attempt then. At race 3, the left-hand side cars, here they come. Tony Penfold leading. Richard Fremantle there in 2nd place. Steve Maitland in 3rd. Steve Maitland's newly built machine. Certainly got some power up that back straight. Yamaha X-Up motor. Scorching up into 2nd place. We have Tony Penfold and Carl Bell in 1st place. Leading here at Horley. Maitland, Richard Fremantle, Irwin Bowman, Graham Hill, and Chris Downs. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell, Steve Maitland and Dave Hollands, Irwin Bowman and Nick Cave, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel, Graham Hilton and Colin Clark, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. Last lap flag coming out, round the pits turn they come. Sideways action, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Steve Maitland and Dave Hollands, Irwin Bowman, Mick Cave, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel, Graham Hilton, Colin Clark, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, bringing up the rear there. Positions remaining unchanged on this, the last lap. Out of the turn, checkered flag at his sights, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell, a comfortable win for them. Steve Maitland and Dave Hollands in second place. Irwin Bowman and Mick Cave leaving home in third with some problems. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel, Graham Hilton, Colin Clark, and Chris Downs, Steve Dowling. Official result for you in a moment. Number 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Second place to number 121, Steve Maitland and Dave Hollands. Third place to number 7, Irwin Bowman and Mick Cave. Fourth place to number 9, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. Fifth place to number 151, Graham Hilton and Colin Clark. And in sixth place, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. The winner's time, 1 minute 48.35 seconds, an average speed of 46.11 miles per hour. That's 25, 121, 7, 9, 151, 81, 1 minute 48.35 seconds, 46.11 miles per hour. Left-hand sidecars again then. This time we don't get Ron Jarvis and Clayton Feast, but lots of hidden talent still in this one. Not quite ready on the line at the moment. Red flags are a-flying. Pegs being put back in down this straight. And Irwin Bowman cruising back into the paddock. A few mechanical problems to sort out, I think, before leg 2. Track clear. Riders all ready. Understarters orders. Tapes up and away we go. Clive Holland gets the best of the start. Dominic Hall goes with him. Hell for leather into that first turn. Clive Holland down the back straight, smoking like a trooper. That's the engine, not his... 27. Clive Holland going a little bit wide. Billy Penfold now in second place. Nice up. Dominic Doyle in there in third. Dominic Doyle using the Honda VTR Finester 1000cc Honda V-twin. Billy Penfold goes right round the outside, powering down that straight towards victory. 27, Clive Holland in second place. It's all happening here at Horley. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor in third place. Somebody's got a big misfire on there. Not sure which one it is. I think it's Clive Holland, the way his machine has slowed up there. See it smoking rather badly earlier. It might not be his at all. Oh! Paul Grayson's lost his passenger and it's straight into the ropes for him. He's managed to stop the machine in those ropes okay. The wrecking fence working superbly up there on the top end.
And the passenger is up, John Grayson is up and okay. So the red flag out, the race being stopped in the interest of safety, but see that our men are all up and okay. The classes 133, Pete Barnaby has put £10 up for the fastest solo. Let's see what else we can do. There goes 16, Adam Schiff into the lead on these quarter litres. Their first outing of the afternoon. And it's all systems go here at Horley. Adam Schiff from Lee Street, from Chris Still. On the inside and through he comes, like a steam train. That's the 75, Quality Street, picking up the front line. Adam Schiff there in second place. Then is Chris Still. Then Chris Pye. '75, Lee Street. 16, Adam Schiff. Then Chris Still. Then Chris Pye. Jack Walker, Christian Potter. Jack Walker on that laid down 250 Westlake. Gold top. '75, Lee Street. On the last lap flag. From Adam Schiff, Chris Still, Chris Pye. Jack Walker coming down there long track style on that gold top Westlake. And then 170, Christian Potter bringing up the rear. Into the last turn now for the last time. Adam Schiff making a big move in second place. Can he catch Lee Street? It's Lee Street though, all the way to the finish. Lee Street wins it. Adam Schiff in second place. Then it's Chris Still. Then it's Chris Pye. And Jack Walker on the Westlake 4-stroke. Solos as a win for 75. Lee Quality Street in second place. Number 16. Going very fast. Adam Schiff. In third place, number 82, Chris Still. In fourth place, number 59, Chris Pye. Fifth place, 262, Jack Walker. And sixth place, 170, Christian Potter. No seventh finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.32 seconds and an average speed of 51.87 miles per hour. Sidecars back out then for the rerun of race 4, the left-hand sidecars. 1, 2, 3, Bill Penfold and Will Offen were leading this one at the time of the race being stopped. Clive Holland and S. Fish, it says in here. They were going fast down the field with, I think, a big misfire in the part of the programme for race 4, did you? I bet somebody did, normally me. Here they come then. Down the first straight, it's Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor on the far storm. They go there first. Machine bought last year from Steve Maitland and Dave Hollins. They campaigned it very well last year, and it's going to give it a big what for here this afternoon. In second place is Billy Penfold and Will Offen. Oh, Dominic Doyle goes a little bit wide, and Billy Penfold sees that gap appearing on the inside. He tries to get in there. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor absolutely on the red limit. I think that machine needs gearing up a bit. Slightly smaller back sprocket, chaps. Down the back straight he goes then. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor running out of steam halfway down that straight. See Billy Penfold gaining. He's learned what he's got to do here. He's now taking that outside run. Will he get away with this one? Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor on the inside. Billy Penfold's gone right out wide now, cutting back on the inside. Can he get there? He comes right up and through comes Billy Penfold and Will Offen. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor in second place. Then Clive Holland and S. Fish. And a 1-1-4, Mick Downs and Nathan Brown bringing up the rear there. The last lap flag coming out, so it's the penultimate lap. I've learnt a new word, the penultimate lap. Billy Penfold and Will Offen out in front. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor slipping the clutch to try and get a few extra revs out of that thing. And it's Clive Holland and S. Fish. And Mick Downs, Nathan Brown, bringing up the rear. Round that last turn then for the last time. Billy Penfold and Will Offen take a fine win. From Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor, sounding rather sick that motor. Sounds like the ignition's too far retarded. Clive Holland and S Fish coming home in third place. Race 4, left-hand sidecars. A win for 1, 2, 3, Billy Penfold and Will Offin. Second place, number 19, Dominic Dawn and Peter Taylor. In third place, number 27, Clive Holland and S Fish. And in fourth place, number 114, Mick Downs and Nathan Brown. No other finishers. The winner's time is 1 minute 56.35 seconds. An average speed of 42.94 miles per hour. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 19, 27, 114. 1 minute 56.35 seconds, 42.94 miles per hour. These are the 250 solos, and all of these again, and number 80, Ashley Denham, gets down to that first turn first. Keith Strudwick has gone with him. Paul Simmons is in third. Flat out then, 80, Ashley Denham. Keith Strudwick in second place, then 31, Paul Simmons. Number 70, Gary Wells. .666 is Colin Mandery. Oh, look at that big dash around the outside from Keith Strudwick. Not quite enough to do it though. Number 80, Ashley Denham. 124, Keith Strudwick. And 31, Paul Simmons, Gary Wells, Brian Cornelius, Colin Mandery, and Gordon Ashford. Number 80, Ashley Denham then, holding on to the lead, 1 more lap to go, on the penultimate lap, and away they go. Ashley Denham, scorching around the outside deck. Keith Strudwick picks it up on the last lap. Can Ashley Denham find some fight left in him on this last corner? Or is Keith Strudwick going to run away with this one? Keith Strudwick powering his machine now round that turn, tightening up on the corner as he comes out. A lovely corner there from 124, Keith Strudwick, from Ashley Denham. From 31, Paul Simmons, from Gary Wells, Brian Cornelius. There's a win for number 124, Keith Strudwick. Second place to number 80, Ashley Denham. Third place to number 31, Paul Simmons. Fourth place to number 70, Gary Wells. Fifth place to number 48, Brian Cornelius. Sixth place to 666, Colin Mandery. And in seventh place, number 212, Gordon Ashford. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.99 seconds, an average speed of 50.99 miles per hour. From the top, 124, 80, 31, 70, 48, 666, 212, 1 minute 37.99 seconds, an average speed of 50.99 miles per hour. You people feeling the pinch this afternoon. Nobody's come down here with any money, but these fastest times of the day, yeah? You're a bit mean today, aren't you? Surely somebody will get a couple of your club together, a few quid each, eh? I'll sponsor a class if you will. Come on, get your money out. Here they come then, the International Sidecars, the first time here at the GTSA at Horley. And it's exciting stuff as they go down into their first turn. Clive Willis and Mike Simpson picking up out of that first turn. Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg are right there in second place, pushing hard. Fast and furious as they come out of that turn. It's number 1 all the way. Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Then it's 56, Wayne Reed and C. Preston. And Ricky Neal and Tim Phillips. Keith Richards, Gareth Bemister bringing up the rear there. Number 1, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. 171, Raz Palmer. 156, Wayne Reed. Nicely separated, keeping it easy for us here in the caravan as they come round the turn. Not too much happening at the moment. Number 1. Palmer and Danny Hall. Palmer, of course, an ex-British champion in this class, and a very, very, very fast mover. One of the more experienced drivers, whereas Clive Willis and Mike Simpson are one of the up-and-coming dynamic duos of the International Sidecar class. Throws it sideways into that corner. Powers out of that turn. The checkered flag goes for number 1, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson, for Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg, Ricky Neal and Tim Phillips, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. Wayne Reed and C. Preston bringing up the rear there. Some problems for them, obviously, looking down at the outfit. Problems there on that last lap. Willis and Mike Simpson. Second place to 71, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Third place to number 11, Ricky Neal and Tim Phillips. Fourth place to number 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. And fifth place, number 56, Wayne Reed and C. Preston. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.68 seconds, an average speed of 50.63 miles per hour. From the top, 1:71, 11, 143, 56. 1 minute 38.68 seconds, 50.63 miles per hour. And away they go then, 500cc sidecars again this time. Mike Reed picks it up in there. Lester Goodwin is right on his shoulder as they go round the first turn. Lester Goodwin picks it up on the exit of that corner. The 4 times British champion of this class. Number 3, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Taking a bit of a wide line round that pits corner. Mike Reed and Mike Thorpe are right there in second place. And it's moving right and Roman Meredith. And Pete Langeram, Kay Colborne. And Mike Stote and M. Davis bringing up the rear. Flat out and making the dust fly. Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens making it look easy. Mike Reed, Mark Thorpe, Roland Wright and Rob Meredith. Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. I know I'll get it right in a minute. Last lap flag coming out then. Again, they're quite well spread out, making it easy for me here in the caravan. Number 3, Lester Goodwin, Andy Stevens, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. Then it's Pete Langeram and Kay Colborne, Mike Stote and M. Davis bringing up the rear there. Last time, here they come. Checkered flag is out. Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens take the win. Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe in second place. Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. Pete Langeram and Kay Colborne. A little bit of a wait for Mike Stote and M. Davis. Race 8 in your programme. A win for number 3, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. In second place was number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. In third place was 33, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. And in fourth place was number 83, Pete Langeram and Kay Colborne. And in fifth place was 246, Mike Stote and M. Davis. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.59 seconds, an average speed of 51.2 miles per hour. That's 3:57, 33, 83, 246. 1 minute 37.59 seconds, 51.2 miles per hour. Hope you've been buying your raffle tickets, ladies and gentlemen. The old witch ain't bought me any. You ain't any either. Oh, where's the old witch with his raffle tickets then? Oh, man, here in the commentary box, he's got them. He's going to win the lot, isn't he? Going to win the lot and the lottery and all. Get the old witch here with them raffle tickets, will you? We've all got money we want to burn. 500cc solos for the first time this afternoon here at Horley. Lining up on the line, Matt Etherington, Tim Mount, Tom Cooper, P. Havel, Adrian Harden, Mitch Godden, they're away. Mitch Godden gets there first, straight first. Mitch Godden coming back hard at Phil Ambrose on that turn then. Phil Ambrose taking it. Matt Reed there in second place, getting all crossed up. It's Phil Ambrose from Mitch Godden, from Matt Reed, from Mark Giles, from Tom Cooper, from Martin Sturgeon and Tim Wrecker Mount. It's all happening here at Horley. Wilson then goes out with problems. I think his chain came off there, I'm not sure, but the way they come then, we've got the front three are hard at it. Matt Reed trying to come through on the inside. We've got Phil Ambrose, Matt Reed and Mitch Godden. Flat out down the back straight then. Number 50, Phil Ambrose leads it. He throws it into that corner hard and sideways with Matt Reed right in close attendance behind him, and Mitch Godden is there as well. Mitch Godden going a little bit wide on that corner. With his brand spanking new engine. Just running it in at the moment. Look at that, Matt Reed going through on the inside there. It's devastating stuff down that back straight. Phil Ambrose won't let him get away with it lightly. Look at them coming around there side by side. It's all tight stuff as they come round the corner. Who's it going to be as the checkered flag comes out? Matt Reed takes it from Phil Ambrose in second place. What a scorcher. Mitch Godden running in the new GM. Then it's Mark Giles and Tom Cooper. Martin Sturgeon, Matt Etherington. Out in two classes this afternoon. And 117, Tim Wrecker Mount with number 2, Adrian Hall. Going to win. A cracking win to 152, Matt Reed. Second place, number 50, Phil Ambrose. Third place, number 9, Mitch Godden. Fourth place, number 26, Mark Giles. Fifth place, number 153, Tom Cooper. Sixth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Seventh place, number 5, Matt Etherington. Eighth place, number 117, Tim Mount. Ninth place, number 2, Adrian Harden. And 10th place, number 183, Paul Havel. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 27.10 seconds, an average speed of 57.36 miles per hour. Race 10, down the straight it comes. Alfred Simmons makes the best of it. Down into the first turn he goes, well clear of the rest of the field. Powering down the back straight. Don't expect a lap record out of this man, he's only go as fast as he needs to. Number 30, Malcolm Simmons. Leading out of the pits turn. Gareth Hickmott there in second place. Then Robin Pilcher, Gary Hayward. Paul Stuybrits bringing up the rear. Nice to see Paul Stuybrits back out enjoying his grass track. A bit of a layoff for a couple of years. Back with a vengeance now. I've no doubt he'll have a smile on his face at the end of this. Malcolm Simmons then leading. Gareth Hickmott pushing hard in second place. At half distance, it's Malcolm Simmons. Gone very wide and leaving a big door open for Gareth Hickmott, but Gareth hasn't taken it yet. Malcolm Simmons leading down that back straight. Gareth Hickmott in second place. All happening here at Horley. Gareth Hickmott coming right up alongside there. The last lap flag going. Malcolm Simmons just holding on to it at that point, but Gareth Hickmott's gone through. He left him a big gap again going into that corner. I think Malcolm's going to be happy with second place. He's looked behind him to see if there's got anybody else chasing on his tail. He'll be quite happy to take second. There's good points there towards the final. Out comes the checkered flag. A feather in the cap for number 17. Gareth Hickmott leading Malcolm Simmons into second place. Malcolm just cruises home. There's Robin Belcher. Gary Hayward. And Paul Stuybrits. Gareth Hickmott. Second place to number 30, Malcolm Simmons. Third place to number 174, Robin Belcher. Fourth place to number 39, Gary Hayward. Fifth place to number 24, Paul Stuybrits. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.7 seconds, an average speed of 53.9 miles per hour. Don't wear old Rick out. He's, don't wear the old ones out first. By the time they found out what that button on the right-hand handlebar's for. Electric start, you know. Oh, I can't play with Spider-Man now. Can I borrow him to the end of the meeting? I want to play with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been claimed. So, put paid to my entertainment. Right-hand sidecars then on the line. Problem starting one or two of those outfits. I think there's only 2 left on the line. Surely not. Away they go now, it's 3 of them. 3 outfits down the first straight. Right hand sidecars, I better get my money out for the old witch I suppose. Come on, you lot, you're a bit tight today. You're not getting that any fastest time of the day, money. Don't you care who wins it? 183 in the aim is there in front. From James Rogers and Damien James in second. And Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath in third place. Ian Leamers and Paul Phillips. Certainly in the hang of it this season. Through into the Masters final round. Having a good season in 2002. James Rogers and Damien James on the 900cc Suzuki RF 900 engine. In second place. Picking up vital points. And Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath in their first season of chariot racing. Campaigning a good third. Points make prizes. Out comes the checkered flag. 8-3. Ian Leamers and Paul Phillips take the win. James Rogers and Damien James in second place. Rolling home in third, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Race 11, right-hand sidecars, a win there for 183. Ian Leamers and Paul Phillips opening their account with a win this afternoon. In second place was number 4, James Rogers and Damien James, and in third place, number 69, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. 1 minute 24.06 seconds, 52.46 miles per hour. Pressurised tapes fly, here they come, the 1000cc sidecars down the back straight. Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan make the most of it. Straight down into that first turn first. Good line round that corner, nice and tight on the pegs there, just drifting out to the middle of the circuit down the straight. And Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan from Lee Ray and Nicky Owen from John Hiscock and Simon Wall. A right ding-dong battle there in second place. They go around their corner side by side. You can fit them both in the back of a transit van as they come around that corner. Lee Raynell gaining a few yards down that back straight. John Hiscock challenges again on the corner. It's number 3, number 19. Dave Hogan. Well clear. Lee Ray in second place. John Hiscock in third. '19 then, out of the corner, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. From 9, Lee Ray. And Nicky Owen. John Hiscock and Simon Wall in third place. Ray and Jarno Glasscock. Bringing up the rear. '19 on the checkered flag. Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan all fluttering to the finish. Lee Ray and Nick Owen taking second. John Hiscock and Simon Wall in third. Ray and Jarno Glasscock bringing up the rear. That's a win for number 19, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. Second place to number 9, Lee Ray and Nicky Owen. Third place to 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Fourth place to number 75, Ray and Jarno Glasscock. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 24.36 seconds. An average speed of 52.27 miles per hour. Away they go then. Race 13. Into the first turn, looks like Neil Owen picks it up out of that corner. Neil Owen on the roll here on the Godden V twin. Neil Owen from John Thorpe, from Gary Parmenter, from John Stafford. Down the back straight they go then. Round the lower turn. 14, Neil Owen, Dylan Davis. 1000cc V-twin Godden. Round the turn then, it's all happening here at Horley. John Thorpenny and Howe, Gary Parminter and C. Parminter. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear. Track wearing well. Sun shining. A little bit of breeze just to take the dust away. We couldn't ask for any more. Perfect conditions here at Horley. Checkered flag out. 14, Neil Owen and Dylan Davis. Their first win on the comeback trial. John Thorpenny and Hal in second. Gary Carpenter with C. Carpenter in third place. And John Stafford, Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear. Win for 14, Neil Owen and Dylan Davis. In second place, 362. John Thorpenny and Hal. In third place, 118. Gary and C. Carpenter. Parminter. And 81. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. No other finishers. The winner's time on at 25.29 seconds, an average speed of 51.7 miles per hour. And Kev Jones, Steve Smith and Dave Williams, Ross and Ryan Partridge. Paul Whitelam, Kev Jones, down to the first turn first. In race 14. 92, familiar number, out in front there. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, from Steve Smith and Dave Williams, from Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller, and then Ross and Ryan Partridge bringing up the rear. Four-horse race, and they're quite steadily spread apart here. Paul Whitelam, Kev Jones, at half distance from Steve Smith and Dave Williams, from Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller, and then Ross and Ryan Partridge bringing up the rear. '92. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, Yamaha powered. Steve Smith, Dave Williams, Honda 900cc 5-blade power. Mark Sharrock on the X-Up and Ross and Ryan Partridge, also 1000cc Yamaha mounted. Round the last turn then for the last time. Cracking win for 92. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Dave Williams just getting that second place from Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. And Ross and Ryan Partridge bringing up the rear. A win for 92, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Second place to 121, Steve Smith and Dave Williams. Third place to number 16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. And in fourth place, number 514, Ryan and Ross Partridge. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 25.9 seconds. A speed of 51.33. From the top, 92, 121, 16, 514, 1 minute 25.9, 51.33. Back where we started then with the 350cc solos, and from the first heats we had wins for 33, Richard Smith and 10, Dave Rumsey. They meet in this race, race 15. The Battle of the Giants, the Challenge of the Champions. This is where it starts to get interesting. You've got Richard Reed, Dave Rumsey, Richard Smith, Michael Peters, James Peters, Brian Cornelius, Lee Bartley, and all away they go in the first man, away 83. Richard Smith goes there with him on the inside into that first turn, and it's Richard Smith that picks it up. Through goes Dave Rumsey as well, he's up in a second place, Nathan Irwin in third at the moment. Richard Smith, time to pull wheelies as he's out in front. Dave Rumsey warming up behind him. Dave Rumsey getting the power to the ground early and chasing hard after Richard Smith. Expecting a bit of a challenge in this one. Richard Smith, a former 250cc British champion. Looking to add the 350 to his tally of championships this year. Next week, in fact at Minsterley, Dave Rumsey also wants it, and he's in hot pursuit of him in this race. 2 more laps to go. 33, Richard Smith. Top 10, Dave Rumsey. He's not going to show his card this early, is he? I think he's got a little bit in reserve there as he goes down that back straight after Richard Smith. I think he's waiting to see that last lap flag before he makes his pounce. Beautiful bit of cornering from those two out of that turn. Look at them come down that straight. It's 33. And Dave Rumsey. Now, has Dave Rumsey got in the bag or hasn't he? Richard Smith certainly screwed the power on, went a bit wider out of that corner. He's got the motor up down that straight. Dave Rumsey's going after him. They go into the last turn for the last time. Can Dave Rumsey do anything about Richard Smith? Definitely very fast out of that turn and a good tight corner, and here they come, but it's 33 Richard Smith that takes it. From number 10, Dave Rumsey, right there in second place. Nathan Irwin takes third, then Lee Bartlett, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett, Brian Cornelius, Michael Peters, James Peters, John Shanes, and Gordon Walker. And they're still coming. Race 15, the 350cc solos, a win there for number 33. Richard Smith. Second place to number 10, Dave Rumsey. Third place to number 83, Nathan Irwin. Fourth place to number 65, Lee Bartlett. Fifth place to number 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Sixth place to number 48, Brian Cornelius. Seventh place to number 37, Michael Peters. Eighth place to number 45, James Peters. Ninth place to number 193, John Shanes. 10th place to number 84, Gordon Walker. 11th place to number 6, Richard Reed. And 12th place to number 67, John Caldicott. The winner's time, 1 minute 31.13 seconds, and 31.13. A speed of 54.83 miles per hour. Here they come again. The 350cc solo. Gets down to the first turn first. Andy Gom goes in hot pursuit in second, and look at Matt Etherington right around the outside of the pair of them. Matt Etherington then down the back straight. Andy Gom in second, Tony Davey in third. Tony Davey, the man they call the Shrimp, up there at Foxhall Heath, Ipswich Speedway. 51 this year. Going strong. And it's Gordon Fenning, Darren Sargent, Keith Webb, Chris Ward, Michael Tuckey, Stuart Allen. High, wide and handsome, it's number 5, Matt Etherington, going for gold here at Horley. And half distance ahead of Andy Gom. And then Tony Davey, Gordon Fenning, Darren Sargent, Keith Webb, Chris Ward, Michael Tuckey, Stuart Allen and Dave Wiseman. Last that flag comes out, looking very fast on the front line. Number 5, Matt Etherington, shoulder to shoulder to see how much room he's got to play with. Second place is Andy Gom, then it's Tony Davey, Gordon Fenning, Darren Sargent, Keith Webb, Chris Ward, Michael Tuckey and Stuart Allen and Dave Wiseman. Coming round that last turn then for the last time. Matt Etherington makes it look so easy as he comes round there. Lead up on the footrest is number 5, Matt Etherington from Andy Gom. From Tony Davey, Gordon Fenning, Darren Sargent, Keith Webb, Chris Ward, Michael Tuckey and Stuart Allen. Dave Wiseman looks like he's retired on the far side. There's a win from number 5, Matt Etherington. Second place to number 261, Andy Gom. Third place to number 3, Tony Davey. Fourth place, number 119, Gordon Fennings. Fifth place to number 77, Darren Sargent. Sixth place, number 52, Keithy Webb. Seventh place to 61, Chris Ward. Eighth place to 41, Michael Tuckey. And in ninth place, number 43, Stuart Allen. No other winners and no other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 34.46 seconds, 52.89 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 261, 3, 119, 77, 52, 61, 41, 43. No other finishers, 1 minute 34.46 seconds, 52.89 miles per hour. Race 17, here they come. Left-hand sidecars. Number 9, from the Cotton V Twin. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel lead into the first turn. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor challenging hard on the Honda Firestorm VTR V-Twin in second place. So it's the Godden V-Twin, then the Honda V-Twin, then another Godden V-Twin. Flat out round that turn they come then. Number 9, Richard Freeman. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And Mick Downs and Nathan Brown bringing up the rear. Well, welcome back, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel, after that little spill they had early part of the season. They're going for gold here. Bit of a battle coming up there for second and third place. It's the battle of the wee twins up the front there. I'm not sure what engine that is in that last one, but have to get a look at it in the pits one of these days, see just what it is. Number 9, on to the last lap flag then. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. From Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. Oh, it is a Honda Fireblade according to the programme, I believe that. It does look like a Honda lump. So the Golden V-twin, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel takes a win. And very chuffed they are with that too. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor, a creditable second for them. Then Chris Downs and Steve Dowling on the Golden V-twin. A win for number 9, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. In second place, number 19, Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. In third place, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And in fourth place, Mick Downs and Nathan Brown, number 114. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 54.87 seconds, 43.49 miles per hour. That was... Well, next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry to say that the Mason Aces Motorcycle Club have called off the team championships due to a very severe lack of entries. So don't head to Peasmarsh next weekend. I was saying to the chairman, Nobby Clark, earlier, when was the last time the Mason Aces called a meeting off for other than the weather? He said, I can't honestly remember. And now we've had to cancel one due to rider lethargy. Very disillusioned are the Mason Aces committee at the moment, and with our kind help from the Grasser people and the South East Combine financially last year to keep us in business, I'm able to run the team championships next weekend. 1-2-1, Steve Maitland picks this one up. He goes down into that first turn first. Tony Benfold and Carl Bell, previous race winners, are right there in second place, as in third place are Billy Penfold and Will Offin. So, 2 previous race winners out there in second and third places. Can't see any Paul and John Grayson. So they obviously had some injuries or something from that earlier spill. That's the fender machine for me in the roadside. 1-2-1. Steve Maitland and Dave Hollands. Oh, problems for them as their bike stops coming out of that corner. What a shame there. They was having a runaway victory in that one, and the machine has stopped down the back straight. Obviously a teeth in trouble on that new machine. Let's hope they can get it sorted out in time for leg 3. Meanwhile, 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell picking this one up. Owen Bowman and Nick Cave in second place. Then it's Tony Penfold and Will Offin. And then number 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish bringing up the rear. Hot stuff on this turn as they come round here for the last lap flag. It is 25, sorry. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Number 7, Owen Bowman and Mick Cave. From 1, 2, 3 then, Billy Penfold and Will Offin. 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish bringing up the rear. Half a lap to go in this one then. So they come round the last turn for the last time. One last twist of the throttle. Over the finishing line they go. 2 from 2. 25. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. The 7, Owen Bowman and Mick Cave having a bit of a talk about it as they do their slowing down lap. Then Billy Penfold and Will Offin. A good third place there, plenty of points. And then number 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish bringing up the rear. It's a win there for number 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. 2 rides and 2 wins. In second place, number 7, Owen Bowman and Mick Cave. Third place to number 1, 2, 3, Billy Penfold and Will Offin. And in fourth place, number 27, Clive Holland and S Fish. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 50.96 seconds, an average speed of 45.03 miles per hour. That's 25, 7, 1, 2, 3 and 27. 1 minute 50.96, 45.03 miles per hour. Paul Simmons, Keith Strudwick, Gary Wells. We did have a win for Keith Strudwick and a win for Lee Street in the first leg. What can Keith Strudwick do in this one for his points tally? They don't beat it this particular leg, and whether they will in the third or not, we'll have to look through the programme later to see. But Keith Strudwick going for gold there at the moment. Chris Still has gone right round the outside and picked up a few yards in front of him, but Keith Strudwick fights back. Keith Strudwick comes right up alongside it, side by side as they come round that pit's turn. Jostling for positions as they come round there. Who's it going to be? It is Keith Strudwick, not Gary Wells, from 666 then, Colin Mandry. Round by the pit's turn again then, it's as before, 1, 2, 4, Keith Strudwick, closely followed by 82, Chris Still, then 47, Gary Wells, Chris May, and Colin Mandry. Round they come again then, Keith Strudwick. From Chris Still, 47, Gary Wells, Chris May, and Colin Mandry. Front four all very close together. Keith Strudwick actually just pulling away a little bit as I speak there, and Paul Simmons coming through on the inside of Chris Still to take that second place. Is livening up on this last lap as they come round the last turn. Chris May having to go back at Paul Simmons. Gary Wells having to go at a lot of them. It's going to be tight at the finish. There goes 1, 2, 4, Keith Strudwick. It's Paul Simmons, Gary Wells, Chris Still, Chris Pay, and Colin Mandry. Quarter leaders again then, the other half of them, and it's Quality Street leading down the first straight. Adam Shipp moving up in second place there, Ashley Denham in third. It's quite a good front line up in this one. Down the straight they go. Quality Street got it all his own way at the moment. Adam Shipp trying to wear him down. He's come very fast into that turn. Lee Street took a bit of a wide entry into it, and Adam Shipp gained a lot of yards on the inside there, but it's still Quality Street from Adam Shipp and Ashley Denham. And I can hear the big four-stroke, the quarter-litre four-stroke, laid down a gold top of Westlake of Jack Walker and Brian Cornelius. Round they come then. 75, Lee Street, Adam Shipp, Ashley Denham, Brian Cornelius. Oh dear, the gold top stopped. Must be on the milk round. 212, Lord Mansford, and 170, Christian Potter. Round they come then, last lap flag is out, 75, Lee Street, Adam Shipp, Ashley Denham, Brian Cornelius, 212, Gordon Ashford on the four-stroke Honda, and then Christian Potter bringing up the rear. Checkered flag being made ready as Quality Street makes it 2 from 2. Number 75, Lee Street takes that win. Adam Shipp in second place, Ashley Denham in third. Then Brian Cornelius. A little wait for Gordon Ashford and Christian Potter. Happy birthday, Joan. You enjoy your ice cream, love. DC Solos and a win for number 75, Quality Street. In the second place, 16, Adam Shipp. Third place, number 80, Ashley Denham. Fourth place, number 48, Brian Cornelius. Fifth place, number 212, got Gordon Ashford. And in sixth place, 170, Christian Potter. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 35.35 seconds, with an average speed of 52.4 miles per hour. 75, 16, 80, 48, 212, 170, 1 minute 35.35 seconds, 52.4 miles per hour. There's Nat going to sleep, right? I thought that had gone to sleep for a minute. I was going to get Graham and give him a nudge. These are the 500cc sidecars, the international class of sidecar, what I call strimmers. Race 21. Clive Willis had a win first time out, so did Lester Goodwin. What's going to happen here? We have a little bit of topsy-turvy on the start line. The race is being permitted to carry on, so round the first turn they come then. Looks like Raz Palmer leading, looks like Lester Goodwin in second place. Down the back straight they go then. A little bit of a problem on the start. The red flags are now out. The red flags are now out. The race being stopped. Raz Palmer won't be so happy at that, having got away in front of Lester Goodwin. It would have been interesting to see if he could have hung on to it for 4 laps. August 10th and 11th, Burton. August the 11th, Eastern Sporting Sidecar Association are running a meeting, and they were going to run the team championships, but it will now just be an individual meeting. Skegness. More about those dates and things later. These are the 500cc sidecars, the rerun of race 21 and number 1 Clive Willis. At the moment, Lester Goodwin on the inside, going up the inside of Raz Palmer. Raz Palmer sliding back into second place and cutting back underneath, and what a great manoeuvre there by Raz Palmer as he goes back out in front. Can he hold on to it though? Lester Goodwin, the 4 times British champion, is right there after him in second place. Raz takes a little bit of a step off the pegs, cuts back nicely as he comes around that turn. Lester Goodwin's right there. It's Raz Palmer and Danny Horley, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. It's all happening on that front line. Look at Lester Goodwin going after Raz Palmer on the outside. Down the straight they go. Raz Palmer just holding on to it from Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens in second place. Fast and furious round the pits turn. It's all action here in the international sidecars. It's 71, Raz Palmer and Danny Holt, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens, Mike Simpson. Then Pete Langdon. And then Rob Wright with Roland Meredith. Oh, it's all happening at Horley. Watch that Lester Goodwin. He's aiming up on the inside this time as he goes into that pits turn. Throws it sideways. Raz Palmer and Danny Holt holding on to a slender advantage as they come past the last lap flag now. And Andy Stevens, 4 times British champion, second place. Ex-British champion, once win for Raz Palmer. He holds on to it through those. Lester Goodwin on the inside. It's right side stuff as they go into that last turn. Raz Palmer won't give an inch. Lester Goodwin pushing hard in second place. They come up to the line. Who's he going to be? It is Raz Palmer and Danny Holt from Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. And Pete Langdon and Kay Colborne. And 33, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. What a race that was. Run a win for number 71, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. In second place, tight all the way, number 3, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. In third place, number 1, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. In fourth place, number 83, Pete Langdon and Kay Colborne. In fifth place, number 33, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.65 seconds, an average speed of 51.7 miles per hour. 4-horse race this next one. Simon Beard and Tony Cook not here this afternoon, but we've got Wayne Reid, Mike Reid, Keith Richards and Mike Stote go flat out off the start line. Down there they come. 4 horses in this one. Mike Reid gets the best bit from the inside. Richards is there in second place. Problems for number 56, Wayne Reid. Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe leading this one. Quite comfortably. From second place man, 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister.
Oh, yeah.
Flat out of that turn, then coming down to the halfway stage. 57, Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe. 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. 246, Mike Stote and M. Davis. Here we are at the Gatwick Flyer. Superb sunshine. A little bit different to last August when we was last here. 57. Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe. 1 more lap to go in the international sidecars. 143. Keith Richards. Gareth Bemister. Mike Stote and M. Davis bringing up the rear. Round the last turn then for the last time. Checkered flag for Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Good win for them. They'll help their points tally. From 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. And then Mike Stote and M. Davis. 500cc sidecars, a win for number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. In second place was number 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister, and in third place was 246, Mike Stote and M. Davis. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 39.12 seconds, an average speed of 50.41 miles per hour. Race 23. The 500cc solos. No Sean Tacey. But we do get Matt Etherington, Pete Barnaby, Tom Cooper, John Shanes, Mitch Godden, Gareth Hickmott, Walter Neame, Malcolm Simmons. Didn't see Jason King earlier, so I think he's a non-starter. Lee Bartlett and Matt Reed. Well, what a line-up there, like a final in its own. There he goes then, number 9, Mitch Godden leads down to the first turn. Mitch Godden leading it then from Matt Reed. Sure a few... Matt Reed powers through on the inside of Mitch Godden there. Matt Reed going for gold. Mitch Godden pops it after. Brand new GM engine. Mitch Godden chasing after Matt Reed, gains a lot of yards on him down that straight. Can he do anything about it on this corner? Matt Reed throws it sideways, powers away. Mitch Godden is right there in second place. Malcolm Simmons goes out with problems. Matt Reed, it's Mitch Godden. Tom Cooper. Gareth Hickmott. You enjoy that ice cream, mate? Are you eating it or wearing it? Here they come then. Round the turn. Flat out of that corner. Matt Reed takes the last lap flag from Mitch Godden. From 153, Tom Cooper. From 17, Gareth Hickmott. Well, these tenors ain't coming in very fast. I've got a tenor here from Pete Barnaby for the fastest solo. Matt Reed takes that checkered flag. Mitch Godden comes home in second. Tom Cooper in third. Gareth Hickmott. Race 23 in the programme, a win for number 152, Matt Reed. Second place to number 9, Mitch Godden. Third place to number 153, Tom Cooper. Fourth place to number 17, Gareth Hickmott. Fifth place, number 133, Pete Barnaby. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 27.06 seconds, a speed of 57.39 miles per hour. From the top, 152, 9, 153, 17, 133, 1 minute 27.06, a speed of 57.39 miles per hour. Race 24 come to the line then, 500cc solos again, Adrian Harden, Dave Rumsey. Very fast man. Oh no, he's not right in the 500 is he? He's only got the 350 out today, that's a shame. 15, Martin Sturgeon. 24, Paul Stybridge. 26, Mark Giles. 39, Gary Hayward. 50, a very fast man there, Phil Ambrose. 83, Nathan Irwin. 117, Tim Mount, Robin Pilcher, Paul Havel, and Terry Izzard. Here they come. Number 50, into the first turn first, on the Java. It's Phil Ambrose, leading out of that turn. Down the back straight he goes. He's looking down at the engine, the bike seemed to slow there. Seems to be carrying on with it though. Number 50, Phil Ambrose. Something's just blown off with his chain guard. Looking down at that motor again as he goes past me. It's Phil Ambrose from Mark Giles, from Martin Sturgeon, from Tim Mount, from Robin Belcher, Adrian Hart, Paul Stybridge, Paul Havel and Terry Izzard. All happening here at Horley. Flat out round that turn, number 50, Phil Ambrose it is, from Mark Giles, from 15, Martin Sturgeon, from 117, Tim Mount, Robin Pilcher. Look at her on the front line there. Phil Ambrose has got the better of it at the moment. Gary Hayward pushing his bike up the centre green. problems for him. Round the turn then, number 50, Phil Ambrose. 26, Mark Giles in hot pursuit. One more lap to go. Can Mark Giles do it? Wide line out of that corner to get some speed up early on that straight to come on terms by the next turn. To gain some momentum down that straight. Don't think he's quite going to do it. He's right there in striking distance though. He's going to give it his best try. Now comes the checkered flag, that's better. 50, Phil Ambrose takes the win. 26, Mark Giles in second, then Martin Sturgeon. 117, Tim Mount, Robin Belcher. Oh, somebody just thrown their bike up the track at the tail end. I think that was Terry Izzard. All was a win for number 50, Phil Ambrose. Second place to number 26, Mark Giles. I'm going to get you an air horn, Ma. Get you an air horn so you can show some appreciation. Third place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Fourth place, number 117, Tim Mount. Anybody lend Ma an air horn? Fifth place, number 174, Robin Belcher. Sixth place, 24, Paul Steinbrett. Seventh place, number 2, Adrian Harden. And eighth place, number 183, Paul Havel. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.88 seconds and an average speed of 52.66 miles per hour. Off they go then. Race 25. Mark Sharrack, Kev Fuller. Oh, Lee Ray, Nick Owen powering through on the inside. They go into the first turn first. Lee Ray and Nick Owen then. Neil Owen. No relation to Nick Owen, but Neil Owen and Dylan Davis on the 1,000 Godden up to second place. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear. Davis in hot pursuit in second place, lining up the points towards that final this afternoon. Then it's Mark Sharrack and Kev Fuller. And John Stafford and Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear. Well, they're nicely spread out down that back straight. I think I'll just turn the microphone off and have a sleep. Here they come. Number 9. Lee Ray and Nick Owen. Neil Owen and Dylan Davis in second place. Mark Sharrack and Kev Fuller. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Round the last turn for the last time. Winding up that Yamaha powered machine is Lee Ray and Nick Owen. From Neil Owen and Dylan Davis, Mark Sharrack and Kev Fuller, and John Stafford, Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear. Right-hand sidecars, very mathematically correct race this. They all come home in numerical order. A win for number 9, Lee Ray and Nick Owen. In second place was number 14, Neil Owen and Dylan Davis. In third place was number 16, Mark Sharrack and Kev Fuller. And in fourth place was number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.86 seconds, an average speed of 52.58 miles per hour. Paul Wyndham and Kev Jones had a previous win under their belt, and the return of Gary and C. Parmenter. Down the straight they go then. 92 it is that gets to the first turn first. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones powering out of that turn. Gary and C. Parmenter in second place. But well, they've lost that now to James Rogers and Damien James, who are challenging up there from third to second. They're going to have a go at the leader. They mean business on this Suzuki machine. Round that bottom turn then. 92, Paul Whitelam, just in the lead from James Rogers and Damien James, who mean business on this outfit. A very good win up at High Eastern on the 30th of June, and they're really going for gold here this afternoon. So they come right up on the back wheel of Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Good corner there from Paul Whitelam, and James Rogers inside line on him at all times. One more lap to go in this epic battle. So come round that turn by the pits, down the back straight. Hell for leather now down the straight to the next corner. Paul Whitelam, Kev Jones, James Rogers and Damien James in hot pursuit in second place. Certainly not low on power, is he, when he can keep up with that 1000X up like that. And then number 118, Gary and C. Parmenter, bringing up the rear. A win for number 92, Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones. In second place, number 4, James Rogers and Damien James. In third place, number 118, Gary and C. Parmenter. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 24.24 seconds, an average speed of 52.35 miles per hour. Flat out down the straight then. Flat out there down that straight into the turn. It's Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips. Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips leading out of that turn. Jim Wiseman, if you can hear me, can you go to the paddock, please? Jim Wiseman to the paddock, please. Looks like he can't hear me. Can you wave at me, Jim? Okay, back to the race then. Try and get him after this one. In the Amers and Paul Phillips, flat out of that turn. 19. Dave Hogan in hot pursuit in second place. Round the coming 183, Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips. Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan on the last lap they are. Ray and Yarno, Glasgow, Steve Smith and Dave Williams. And Ryan and Ross Partridge bringing up the rear. Hell for leather into this last corner. Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips establishing themselves in the top of the points chart here this afternoon. And with another win there, Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips on 19, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. Then Ray and Yarno, Glasgow, Steve Smith and Dave Williams, Ryan and Ross Partridge. Number 183, Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips. The second place was number 19, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. Wish they'd ride number 3. In third place, number 75, Ray and Yarno Glasgow. In fourth place, number 121, Steve Smith and Dave Williams. And in fifth place, number 514, Ryan and Ross Partridge. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 23.31 seconds. An average speed of 52.93 miles per hour. Race 28 then. Oh, a big wheelie off the line there for somebody. Can't quite see who it is from here. Meanwhile, at the front, at the helm, it's 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. John Thorpe, Ian Howell, Ray Westwood, and Tony Heath. Number 9. Number 9? Shouldn't that be 99? Trevor Colvin. And Ken Jarvis. Simon Wall, John Thorpe and Ian Howell, and Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Only 3 outfits remaining in this one. John Hiscock. Simon Wall, John Thorpe and Ian Howell. 69, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Checkered flag coming out then. 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Something's rolled into the crowd there. Not sure what that was. Someone made them stop. Good afternoon, Mr. Whale. Second place for John Thorpe and Ian Howell, followed by Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Race 28, the right-hand sidecars. We're going to have some water next, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to get yourself off to the excellent catering facilities, the marvellous ice cream van. Right-hand sidecars then. Race 28 was 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howell. And number 69, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 27.99 seconds. 50.11 miles per hour. Here they come then, down the straight. Number 33, Smith going into that that first turn together. Slipping and sliding on a little bit of slippery stuff there. Richard Smith gets the better of it. He goes very wide though. Dave Rumsey holding on to a tighter inside line, but it's Richard Smith at the moment from Dave Rumsey. From Brian Cornelius, I think that is in third place. We'll catch up as they come out of this turn. It's 33, Richard Smith. It's 16, it's 10, Dave Rumsey. 48, Brian Cornelius. 157, Gilbert Jarrett. 119, 193, John Shanes. That is Darren Sargent. Down they come then, 33, from From 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett, who is only 15, making his debut on the 350cc machine. I think he has done 2 meetings previous to this one up in Essex, and this is his first one back in his home territory. A familiar man from Yalding, and here they come in 33, Richard Smith. Number 10, Dave Rumsey. Bit of a gap then for 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Then 48, Brian Cornelius. John Shanes, Fennings, Darren Sargent. 37, Michael Peters. Keith Crasher Webb. Oh, and the finish flag goes for Richard Smith, followed by Dave Rumsey. Didn't notice they were coming round so close. Official result for you in a moment. Oh dear, thrown it away on the start line there, a big win to somebody. Number 3, Tony Davis goes down to the first turn first. Matt Hetherington powers right around the outside and goes for gold down the outside there. Put a big gap between him and second place man Tony Davey as they go down that back straight. Man still laying on the floor up here on the start line. The race continuing, round they come. Number 5, Matt Hetherington, Tony Davey, Nathan Irwin, Lee Bartlett, James Peters, Michael Tuckey, Stuart Allen and John Caldicott. Ambulance waiting to go across to the start line area. Number 5, Matt Hetherington. Tony Davies, Nathan Irwin, Lee Bartlett, James Peters, Walker, Michael Tuckey, John Caldicott. I think our rider's up and okay there on that start. I think it's Andy Gomm actually. 67 and John Caldicott. Out comes the last lap flag from Matt Hetherington, from Tony Davey, from Nathan Irwin, Lee Bartlett, James Peters, Walker, Michael Tuckey, Stuart Allen. Matt Hetherington takes that checkered flag for the win. Cracking win for him here this afternoon from number 3, Tony Davey, then Nathan Irwin. Ignore John Caldicott, he's a lap in arrears, then it's 65, Lee Bartlett, 45, James Peters, 84, Gordon Walker. Then 41, Michael Tuckey, 43, Stuart Allen. Race 29, the 350cc solos at the bottom of the previous page, not the race you've just seen. The one before, the win for 33, Richard Smith. Second, number 10, Dave Rumsey. Third, 48, Brian Cornelius. Fourth, number 193, John Shanes. Fifth, number 119, Gordon Fennings. Sixth, number 77, Darren Sargent. Seventh, number 37, Michael Peters. Eighth, number 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Ninth, number 52, Keith Webb. 10th, number 61, Chris Ward, and 11th, number 101, Dave Wiseman. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.72 seconds, giving 53.31 miles per hour. Race 30, over the page to race 30 quickly, by number only 5, 3, 83, 65, 45, 84, 41, 43, 67. Here to rest shortly. 1, 2, 1. Steve Maitland and Dave Hollins make the best of that start. Get down to that first turn first. Unfamiliarly, number 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell started last. Oh, over goes an outfit in second place. That's Erwin Bowman and Mick Cave. They've done a bit of a whoopsie coming out of that corner. Erwin Bowman gone over to Mick Cave. Obviously the red flags are up. The race stopped in the interest of safety. But certainly the racing underway again then. Race 31. Tony Penfold gets the best start this time. He had the worst start last time, but he's got the best start this time. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Round that turn. Up that straight. 27, Clive Holland. And S. Fish, I think they said it was Sam Fish. They said it was Sam? Pass. Sam Pass Fish. 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. 19, Dominic Ryan and Peter Taylor. From 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish. Down the back straight then, entering into that turn. It's a very comfortable lead for Tony Penfold, not having to work so hard this time. I still think we ought to have handicap races. 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. 19, Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish. Round the pits turn again, then these three outfits quite nicely spaced apart. Tony Penfold making a little dust fly there. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell on the last lap flag. From 19, Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. And then 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish. Round the last turn then for the last time. Tony Penfold seems to realise that he's got it all his own way. He's slowed up, he's saving the motor. Takes the checkered flag. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Or Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. Clive Holland and Sam Fish. Race 31, sorry, the left-hand sidecars. Race 31 in your programme. A win for number 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Second place to 19, Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor, and third place to number 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 58.48 seconds, and an average speed of 42.17 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 19, 27, 1 minute 58.48, 42.17. Left-hand side cars. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel underway in this one. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel leading out of that back straight. There goes Billy Penfold and Will Offin. Bill Penfold and Will Offin down the back straight there, just picking up a few yards in front. Very tight stuff as they go into that turn. No love lost on the front line there as Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel pick it back up again, and then Billy Penfold and Will Offin charge back into the front. Good few yards in it this time. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel in second place. Having a good afternoon's racing. That is 81, which is Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. So they come round that turn by the pits again. Quite close together. 1, 2, 3, Billy Penfold and Will Offin. On route, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. And Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, and then Mick Downs and Nathan Brown bringing up the rear on that Honda Fireblade. Long push back for Owen Bowman in the middle there, but the last lap flag goes for Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, and bringing up the rear 114, Mick Downs and Nathan Brown. Round that last turn then, there's the checkered flag. Billy Benvold, I think that's two wins for him this afternoon. Unless I'm mistaken. 2 from 3. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel a good second place for them. Chris Downs and Steve Dowling take third. Coming round to the back now are 114, Mick Downs and Nathan Brown. Oldham, Will Off in second place to number 9. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. Third place to number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And fourth place to number 114, Mick Downs and Nathan Brown. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 56.89 seconds. And an average speed of 42.74 miles per hour. That's 1, 2, 3, 9, 81, 114, 1 minute 56.89, 42.74 miles per hour. Race 33, we're on the quarter leaders, the 250cc machines. Keith Strudwick goes down to the first turn first. Chris Pay right there with him. Pushing in that second place, but Keith Strudwick just powers out of that turn a few yards in front. It's 124. Keith Strudwick. It's 59, Chris Pay. Then it's 48, Brian Cornelius, Gordon Ashwood and Christian Potter. Keith Strudwick going for gold down the back straight. Haven't seen much of him this season. I know he's very interested in getting his young lad trials riding and doing important things in life like riding motorbikes. Playing the family man. He hasn't had so much time at the Grasstrack, but he's here at Horley and he's winning. Keith Strudwick. Brian Cornelius. Gordon Ashwood. Christian Potter. From Hadlow down in Sussex, near Heathfield. 1 more lap to go. Chris Pay in second place. Brian Cornelius from Faversham. Gordon Ashwood. I can't remember where he comes from. Whitley way somewhere, I think. And then Christian Potter. The checker flag for 124, Keith Strudwick. Second place to Chris Pay, third to Brian Cornelius. Then it's 212. Gordon Ashwood from Godalming. And 170, Chris Potter from Woodbridge. There's a win for number 124, Keith Strudwick. Second place to number 59, Chris Pay. Third place to number 48, Brian Cornelius. Fourth place to number 212, Gordon Ashwood. And fifth place, number 170, Christian Potter. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 39.94 seconds, an average speed of 49.99 miles per hour. That's 124, 59, 48, 212, 170, 1 minute 39.94 seconds, 49.99 miles per hour. Here they come then, down the first straight. 75, Lee Street, Quality Street in the lead. Adam Shipp going in second place, coming right up on terms. This one, Will is just in front at this moment. Lee Street powers it round the outside and just gets the advantage as he comes out of that corner. Adam Shipp holding on to that second place. Ashley Denham now having a go at him. Ashley Denham there in third place, trying to come through to second. Who's that powering right round the outside? It's a big ride round the outside there, but it's 75, Lee Street. Adam Shipp, Ashley Denham, Gary Wells, and it was Chris Still who tried to go around the outside. Paul Simmons is there, and Colin Mandry bringing up the rear. Lee Street getting away from them now. Ex-British champion in his own right, going for gold again next weekend at Minsterley. 75, Lee Street, 80. Colin Mandry retires into the pits. One less rider. Round they come then, into the pits turn. Lee Street leading, Ashley Denham in second place, pushing hard, trying to make up a few yards on the ex-British champion. It's the Quality Street that leads. In the second place is Ashley Denham. Third place is a big battle between Chris Still and Adam Shipp. Our side-by-side as they go into this, the last turn. The checkered flag is being made ready as we speak, and round the turn they come. It's 75. Lee Street, another win there from Ashley Denham, Adam Shipp, Chris Still, Gary Wells, Paul Simmons. Number 75, Lee Quality Street. 3 rides and 3 wins for him this afternoon. In second place was number 80, Ashley Denham. In third place, number 16, Adam Shipp. Fourth place, number 82, Chris Still. And fifth place was number 70, Gary Wells. Sixth place, number 31, Paul Simmons. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 38.49 seconds, an average speed of 50.73 miles per hour. Well, happy 4th birthday to Regan Beck. Regan Beck, that's Maxine Hill's little one. For last Friday, she's just passed in £10 for the fastest time of the day international sidecar. Here they come then, the 500cc sidecars down the first straight. Leicester Wingers and Palmer is there in second place. Raz did beat Leicester earlier in leg 2. And Leicester, I think, ain't going to make that mistake this time. He's out in front. He is a 4 times British champion. He goes for his British Championships again next week. Can he get a 5th one? Number 3. Leicester could win. Andy Stevens down the back straight. Round the pits turn, well clear of Raz Palmer in second place, who in turn is well clear of Keith Richards, who in turn is well clear of Rob Wright. Powering on. Down the back straight. Making it look so easy as he goes round there. Raz Palmer in second place. Paced him, but doesn't seem to be able to make any ground. Out comes the last lap flag. It is 3. 71. Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Keith Richards. Gareth Bemister. Roland Wright and Rob Meredith. Rob Wright and Roland Meredith bringing up the rear. Flat out. Last turn, last time, checkers tags are over. Leicester will win Andy Stevens. Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. Official result in a jiffy. 21, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. In third place was number 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. Fourth place, number 33, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 36.31 seconds, an average speed of 51.88 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 71, 143, 33, 1 minute 36.31, 51.88. 7 races from the big interval, and the time to add up all those points. Down the first turn. Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe there. Clive Willis all coming right through there on the inside. Clive Willis and Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Into the turn they go, throwing it sideways, coming round there. Lovely swift movement from Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. Mike Reed and Mark third place is 56, Wayne Reed and Steve Preston. And 83, Pete Langram and Kay Colborne. 4-horse race as they come round the last of pits turn again. This time the last lap flag is in front of them. No love lost between those first two. Number 1, Mike Simpson from Mike Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Then Wayne Reed and C. Preston. And 83, Pete Langram, K. Colborne. Flat out they come round the turn. Mike Reed making a big dash around the outside. I think he's going to get there though. The checkered flag goes for 5 Willis and Mike Simpson from Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe in a good close second place. A little bit of a gap back to 56, which is Wayne Reed, Mike's son, and C. Preston, and then 83, Pete Langram and K. Colborne bringing up the rear. Number 1, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson. Second place to number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Third place to 56, Wayne Reed and C. Preston. And in fourth place, number 83, Pete Langram and K. Colborne. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.94 seconds, giving an average speed of 51.01 miles per hour. That's 1:57, 56, 83, 1 minute 37.94, 51.01. Don't be shy, there's another tenner come in now from the Horsham Motorcycle Club. I'll do the other one, she said. I'm not sure which one the other one is yet, so we will find out as times move on. Something for everyone, that's what we're after in this meeting. 26, Mark Charles goes to the first turn first. Gary Haywood retires to the centre green with problems. Phil Ambrose now coming up on the inside, trying it on with Mark Charles. Mark Charles not having any of it. It's Mark Charles all the way from Phil Ambrose, from Gareth Hickmott, from Martin Sturgis, from Robin Pilcher, from Adrian Harden, and Paul Havel. Round the corner they come. Oh, Phil Ambrose has picked it up. Well, I took my eyes off him for a moment. Phil Ambrose has got it. Mark Charles in second place. Then Gareth Hickmott, Martin Sturgeon, Robin Pilcher, Adrian Harden, and Paul Havel. Phil Ambrose on the last lap then. From Mark Charles, from Gareth Hickmott, from Martin Sturgeon, Robin Pilcher, and Adrian Harden. Paul Havel bringing up the rear there, and Phil Ambrose coming up to lap him as he comes up to take that checkered flag. It's a cracking win for Phil Ambrose. Second place to Mark Charles, third to Gareth Hickmott. Martin Sturgeon, 37, a win for number 50, Phil Ambrose. Second place was number 26, Mark Giles. Third place was number 17, Gareth Hickmott. Fourth place was number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Fifth place was number 174, Robin Pilcher. Sixth place was number 2, Adrian Harden. And seventh place was number 183, Paul Havel. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.12 seconds, a speed of 56.06 miles per hour. From the top, 50, 26, 17, 15, 174, 2 and 183, 1 minute 29.12 and 56.06 miles per hour. Here they come. Mitch Scott makes the best of it. Down to the first corner he goes. In there, right behind him is Matt Reed. Third place is Tom Cooper. Then Tim Reckermount. And here they come. Mitch Godden on the inside line. Matt Reed trying a hard line outside round him, but it's holding on to it at the moment. From Matt Reed, from Tom Cooper. Three young lads all from Maidstone area. Matt Reed goes right around the outside of Mitch Godden. Mitch Godden fights back on the inside and picks it up again down that back straight. It's hell for leather between these two local lads from the Maidstone area. And here they come. Matt Reed has done it this time. He's right out in front. Number 9, Mitch Godden is hounding in second place. Then Tom Cooper now looking to slightly poor at third. Matt Reed is going for it. Mitch Godden's right in there with him. Then Tom Cooper. Then Tim Reckermount. 24 Paul Steinbridge. And here they come. Mitch Godden again. Tries the outside. Now he'll cut back for the inside. What's going to happen here? And Mitch Godden gets a little bit lost in the dust. There's the last lap flag. One more to go. 1 by 2. Matt Reed. And number 9, Mitch Godden. As they lap Pete Barnaby. Problems for Tom Cooper, misfiring and spluttering there. Tim Reckermount on the warpath. Mitch Godden picks it back up. He's got it back on the inside, but there goes Matt Reed around the outside again. This epic battle. Matt Reed goes wide. Mitch Godden stays tight. There's the checkered flag. Who's going to get it? Matt Reed takes it. Mitch Godden in second place. I'm glad they stopped there, running out of breath. Pete Barnaby completes race distance. Almost. Then it's Tim Mount. And a sputtering Tom Cooper. Was a win eventually for number 152, Matt Reed. Second place to number 9, Mitch Godden. Third place to number 117, Tim Mount. Fourth place to number 152.
No, 153.
153, sorry. 153, can't read my own writing.
No, I told you
153, Tom Cooper. 5th to 24, Paul Styrus, and 6th to 133, Pete Barnaby. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.81 seconds, an average speed of 57.56 miles per hour. Right-hand chariots. Gary and C. Parmenter leading this one from Neil Owen and Dylan Davis in second place. Neil Owen all trying the inside there, didn't quite make it. Gary Parmenter leading down the outside. And Neil Owen straight through on the inside there. Lee Ray coming down on the outside. Oh, it's close stuff on that corner. All three locked in battle together and round they come. Neil Owen's got it from the inside berth. He's out in front now. Gary Parmenter in second. James Rogers in fourth. Very hard trials race this one. Neil Owen holding on to it around the outside there. Gary Parmenter back from his layoff of a few years, but he's in there and trying hard in second place. Lee Ray pushing from third. James Rogers and Damien Jones trying it from the outside in fourth place. They're all still very close together. Lee Ray scorched in the second place and goes after Neil Owen. There's Neil Owen and Dylan Davis, Lee Ray and Nicky Owen, no relation on the Owens. Then it's the Parmenters, I think, a father and son, and it's James Rogers and Damien James. And look at Lee Ray pushing Neil Owen to come out the last turn. There goes the checkered flag. Neil Owen from Lee Ray, Gary Parmenter, James Rogers. Another cracking race here at Horley. Race 39, the right-hand sidecars, race 39. A win for number 14, Neil Owen and Dylan Davis. In second place, it was number 9, Lee Ray and Nicky Owen. In third place was 118, Gary and C. Parmenter. And in fourth place was number 4, James Rogers and Damien James. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.41 seconds, a speed of 50.45 miles per hour. Off they go then in race 40 in the programme down the straight they go. Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones pick it up. John Hiscock, Simon Warner second. First place as they go scorching round the outside on that first turn. John Hiscock, Simon Warner, Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones. They slip back to third as through goes Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan up into second place, and they chase after John Hiscock and Simon Wall. On the turn, up the straight, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan goes up on the inside of John Hiscock. Can he get through there? 2 more laps to go. Out in front goes Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan from John Hiscock and Simon Moore, from Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, then John Stafford and Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear. Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan, then John Hiscock and Simon Moore, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Checkered flag. 19, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan take it. John Hiscock and Simon Wall get second. 92 then is Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, and bringing up the rear is 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Right-hand sidecars a win for number 19, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. Second place was 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Third place, 292, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, and in fourth place, number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.59 seconds, an average speed of 52.13 miles per hour. From the top 19, 184, 92, 81, 1 minute 24.59 seconds, 52.13 miles per hour. Off they go then, race 41, right hand Chariots of Fire. It's Ian the Amies and Paul Phillips that pull straight out of the line into that first turn clear. Going extremely well here this afternoon, riding very fast. Ian the Amies and Paul Phillips, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller in second place. Then Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And then John Thorpe and Ian Howell bringing up the rear. Problems for Ian the Amies. Does it look like he's got a puncture on that back tyre?
You've got good eyesight, Miles, haven't you?
More problems over there as
Only number 16 still running.
16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller then in the lead. On the yellow flag, we got Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath decide to let the bike go on its own. 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe in second place. Coming round here, 16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller take the last lap flag. Last lap flag stays out for 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. Round the last turn for the last time, number 16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller take the win. 16 and 362, 1 minute 30.56 seconds, 48.69 miles per hour. One more race, it'll be interval time. This is it then, last of the qualifying races this afternoon. Before the interval, before we go on to bigger and better things. Round the turn they come then, it's 1-2-1, Steve Smith and Dave Williams that lead it. Brian Yarno Glasgow in second place, then Ryan Ross Partridge, and then Sir Colvin and Ken Jarvis. Steve Smith and Dave Williams leading. Out of that turn there, it is 1-2-1, Steve Smith and Dave Williams from Brian Yarno Glasgow and Ross and Ryan Partridge, and then 99, Trevor Colvin and Ken Jarvis. Ray and Yarno Glasscock making the moves now in second place as they come round this turn. They see the last lap flag. It's now or never if they're going to do it. It's 1-2-1. Steve Smith and Dave Williams from Ray and Yarno Glasscock from Trevor Colvin and Ken Jarvis with Ryan and Ross Partridge in fourth place. Round the last turn then for the last time, the checkered flag ready for 1-2-1, Steve Smith and Dave Williams from Ryan Yarno Glasscock, Trevor Colvin and Ken Jarvis, and Ryan and Ross Partridge bringing up the rear. Cars a win for number 1-2-1, Steve Smith and Dave Williams. In second place, number 75, Ray and Yarno Glasscock. In third place, number 99, Trevor Colvin and Ken Jarvis. And in fourth place, number 514, Brian and Ross Partridge. Now the finishers, the winner's time was 1 minute 30.59 seconds and an average speed of 48.68 miles per hour. Revs Rise takes flight, here they come down the first straight, the right-hand sidecar GTSA members only race. Simon Wall. leads into the first turn. Second place is Paul Whiteman. Kev Jones. Round they come then, Simon Wall and Paul Phillips. Powering out of that turn. Then Kev Jones in second place. Ryan and Ross Partridge in third. Paul Whiteman getting stuck in there, trying to make up a few yards on Simon Wall. Closing up as they come round that turn. The last lap flag is out. Simon Wall and Paul Phillips. From Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones are making up a lot of ground down that back straight. Not saying it's going to be enough to do it, but they are gaining a little bit of ground. They entered into the last turn for the last time. Simon Wall and Paul Phillips lead it. Round the outside comes Paul Whiteman. Not quite going to get there, I feel. It's going to be close. Simon Wall and Paul Phillips from Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones and Ryan and Ross Partridge bringing up the rear. In the programme, a win for number 184, Simon Wall and Paul Phillips. In second place, and there they go, right on cue. Second place is Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones. And in third place, number 514, Ryan and Ross Partridge. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.19 seconds, giving an average speed of 50.57 miles per hour. Another cracking race here at Horley. Moving on then, the 350cc solo final. Richard Smith. It's then we look for this 350 final. They're coming to the line. In the order I called them, which was points scored order, the only joint on points there was Lee Bartlett and Gordon Fennings. To the line they come. Keith Webb conspicuous by his absence. Here they come then. Under starters orders time. All sitting pretty, here they come. Flat out to the first turn. Dave Rumsey charges through into second place. Matt Etherington goes right around the outside and picks up second. He goes very, very wide. Can Dave Rumsey pull it back on him? It's Richard Smith. Clear by the proverbial mile. After just one lap, he's really going for it. Second place, Ryan Cornelius. Bevan Gilbert Jarrett. Bevan Gilbert Jarrett trying the hard line round the outside, but he gets that bit of loose there. It slows him up slightly, but he's still ahead of Brian Cornelius. He starts to charge up the field a little further. Out of the turn comes Richard Smith. Darren Sargent. The race continues. Bevan Gilbert Jarrett having their charge now on Andy Gold. James Peters is bringing up the rear. On the last lap now, that's Richard Smith from Matt Etherington. From Nathan Irwin, his problems. Problems for Nathan Irwin. Bevan Gilbert Jarrett takes the long outside run round it. Gets a tremendous bit of speed out of that corner as he goes past Andy Gold and shoots up the next straight. Flag for number 33, Richard Smith. Second place, Matt Etherington. Third place, 10, Dave Rumsey. Then it's Bevan Gilbert Jarrett, only 15 years of age, fourth in the final, ahead of Andy Gold, Lee Bartlett, Brian Cornelius, Tony Davey, Gordon Fennings. 50cc solo final, a win. A cracking win, start to finish for number 33, Richard Smith. Second place to number 5. Second place to number 5, Matt Etherington. Third place to 10, Dave Rumsey. Fourth place to 150, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett, only 15 years of age, and fourth in the 350 final. Fifth to number 261, Andy Gold. Sixth to 65, Lee Bartlett. Seventh to number 48, Brian Cornelius. Eighth to number 3, Tony Davey. 9th, number 119, Gordon Fennings. 10th to 77, Darren Sargent. And 11th, 45, James Peters. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 33 seconds, an average speed of 53.72 miles per hour. I'm told that number 7, Erwin Bowman, is in the final with Ken Jarvis as crewman. Ken Jarvis as crewman. Red flags here. Starters, there's a red flag down here. Starters. Oh. Under starters orders, revs rise, tapes lie, here they come. Down the first straight, who's it going to be? Tony Penfold up from the inside. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell down the straight into the next turn. They picked up the tenner for the first man at the first turn. Round they come then, flat out, down the straight. Dominic Horley and Peter Taylor in second place. Erwin Bowman and Ken Jarvis holding on to that third. Not looking exactly comfortable, I must admit. Billy Penfold and Will Offen in fourth, trying to take that third place from Erwin Bowman. It's hell for leather down that back straight. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor seem to be slowing somewhat. Erwin Bowman catching him up and Billy Penfold catching him up. So round they come. 25. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell at half distance. Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. Erwin Bowman and Ken Jarvis. Billy Penfold and Will Offen. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel, and then Clive Holland and S. Fish bringing up the rear. Last lap flag goes out for Billy Penfold. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. Then it's Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor, Erwin Bowman and Ken Jarvis, Billy Penfold and Will Offen. To those three, anything could happen on this last lap. Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel are back there in fifth place, and then Clive Holland and S. Fish bringing up the rear. Look at Billy Penfold making that ground up on Erwin Bowman down that back straight. Anything could happen here on the last turn, but 25. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell take that checkered flag. It's their win for the afternoon. Theirs for the asket. 19, Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. A good second place to them. Then it's Erwin Bowman and Ken Jarvis. And then Billy Penfold, Will Offen, Richard Fremantle, Dave Angel, and Clive Holland, S. Fish bringing up the rear. For left-hand sidecar final, a win from start to finish. A cracking win for 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell. In second place was number 19, Dominic Doyle and Peter Taylor. Third place was number 7, Erwin Bowman and Ken Jarvis. Fourth place was 1, 2, 3, Billy Penfold and Will Offen. Fifth place, number 9, Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. And in sixth place, number 27, Clive Holland and S. Fish. The winner's time was 1 minute 50.35 seconds, 45.28 miles per hour. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They've entertained well this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing them out again in a few weeks' time. Well, if you go next week to the British Championships, you can see them then. cc solos, the quarter leaders, here they come. This is the big one for the 250 boys, and Lee Street makes it to the first turn. Lee Street going. Lee Street out of that first turn. Keith Strudwick challenges. Keith Strudwick comes up into second place ahead of Ashley Denham. It's Lee Street from Keith Strudwick, from Ashley Denham, from Adam Shipp, from Chris Pay. Look at them front two, Alpha Leather. Holding that tight line is Lee Street. After him is 1, 2, 4, Keith Strudwick from Ashley Denham, from Adam Shipp, from Chris Pay. From Paul Simmons. Trying on the outside very hard is 1, 2, 4 Keith Strudwick, but he's not quite getting there yet. Lee Street very craftily holds that inside line. I've said it before, if you're inside Lee Street, you're inside the course. Lee Street from 1, 2, 4. Keith Strudwick from Ashley Denham, from Adam Shipp, Chris Pye. Keith Strawberry again, finds plenty of power down there. Look at him coming right up alongside the back wheel of Lee Street, but he's not quite enough to do it. He pushes him out in the loose there. He'll come again, I'm sure. Round the turn then. Flat out past the pits. Looking there to the last lap flag now. It's Lee Street. Long Keith Strawberry. Has he got any energy left? Has he got any pace left in the motor? Can he catch that ex-British champion? He's flat out around that turn. He comes right up alongside again. Can he do it? Oh, it's so close, but he can't quite get there. He's got one more corner in which to do it. Can he get on the inside of him without going on inside of the course and getting excluded? Round that turn they come then, pushing Lee Street all the way. It's going to be close to the finish. It's Lee Street that takes it. From 124 Keith Strudwick. I think that's just Adam Shipp from Ashley Denham. Then Chris Pay.
I don't know.
Another cracking race here at Horley. He's came, he conquered, he's maximumed, he's done just about everything you can do. Won every race he was in. Congratulations to Quality Street. In second place, pushing him all the way, very hard there in that final, was 124, Keith Strudwick. Third place was number 16, Adam Shipp. Fourth place was number 80, by a whisker I can tell you, Ashley Denham. And then fifth place was number 59, Chris Pay. Sixth place was number 70, that's Gary Wells. Seventh place was number 31, Paul Simmons. Eighth place was 82, Chris Still. Ninth was 212, Gordon Ashford. 10th was 48, Brian Cornelius. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.71 seconds and an average speed of 51.13. That's 51.13 miles per hour. 75, 124, 16, 80, 59, 70, 31, 82, 212, 48. 1 minute 37.71, 51.13. 500cc international sidecars. Those were the sidecars on the wrong side that turn left. Here they come, flat out down the straight. Mike Reed gets away. Into the turn they go, and Lester Goodwin gets clear. Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Clive Wilson, Mike Simpson in second place. Mike Reed and Mark Thorne dropping down to third. Keith Richards and Gareth Beminster in fourth place. High, wide and handsome out of that turn. Number 3, Lester Goodwin. And Andy Stevens. From Mike Simpson. From Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Shame we didn't get Raz Palmer in this one. Only man to beat Lester here this afternoon. He would have been good if he could have been in the final, but this is the final, and this is what's happening. Lester Goodwin, Andy Stevens leading, and half distance. Mike Simpson from 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Then it's 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Beminster. Then it's 83, Keith Langram, and then 33, Rob Wright and Braden Meredith, bringing up the rear. Last lap flag then. Lester Goodwin and Mike Simpson. Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Keith Richards and Gareth Beminster. Then Pete Langram. I can't remember his passenger's name. Didn't get the first name anyway. And then Rob Wright and Robin Meredith bringing up the rear. The checkered flag is out. This is it for the Strimmers. Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Mike Willis and Mike Simpson, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe, Keith Richards, Gareth Beminster, Pete Langram and another, Rob Wright and Rowan Meredith bringing up the rear there. Official result in a moment. Oh, there you go, 4 times British champion, and now the Horley Flyer, Gatwick Flyer, Gatwick Flyer. Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Clive Willis and Mike Simpson, they've had a good day. Keith Richards and Gareth Bannister, always pleased just to be here really. Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe, more great sportsmen in our great sport. Rob Wright and Roden Meredith. And Pete Langram and Kay Colborne. Mitch Godden, Gareth Hickmott, Mark Giles, Tom Cooper, Martin Sturgeon, Robin Pilcher, Tim Wrecker-Mount, Paul Steibritz, Adrian Harden, and Pete Barnaby. Time and speed, 1 minute 36.45 seconds, 51.8 miles per hour. Here come the 500 solos. Mitch Godden trapped first on the 930 here. Red flag is out, the race has been stopped. Full start.
No.
I think we're going to have a flag start. We've got some arms waving, we've got some people running about. I still think it's a better idea to put this race on the park firm. Everybody's got themselves all agitated and upset, and be lucky if you get a good start out of this. Under starter's orders then. Lee Ray's got his hand up. Here they come then. Mitch Godden zooms in from the outside, picks it up in first place, and Matt Reid goes outside him and takes the lead. It's Matt Reid from Mitch Godden, from Tom Cooper. Round the turn they come. Matt Reid, Mitch Godden, Tom Cooper, Gareth Hickmott, Martin Sturgeon, Tim Mount, Robin Pilcher, Adrian Harden and Paul Steibritz. Down the back straight, throwing it in the turn. 152, Matt Reid, well clear now of Mitch Godden in second place, Tom Cooper holding on to third, and then it's Gareth Hickmott. Then it's Martin Sturgeon. Last lap flag. 152. Matt Reid. 9, Mitch Godden. 153. Tom Cooper. 17, Gareth Hickmott. 15, Martin Sturgeon. 117, Tim Mount. 174, Robin Pilcher. Number 2, Adrian Harden. Here comes the checkered flag. There's your winner. 152, Matt Reid. Second place to number 9, Mitch Godden. Third place to 153, Tom Cooper, followed by 17, Gareth Hickmott. 15, Martin Sturgeon. 117, Tim Mount. 174, Robin Pilcher. And then bringing up the rear is number 2, Adrian Harden. I'll show you appreciation for Matt Reid, Mitch Godden as they come round there, 1 and 2 in the final. 153, Tom Cooper, he was third. 17, Gareth Hickmott, a good day for him. Martin Sturgeon doing well. And Tim Wrecker-Mount and Robin Pilcher. Was number 153, Tom Cooper. Fourth was number 17, Gareth Hickmott, and 5th was 15, Martin Sturgeon. 6th was 117, Tim Mount, and 7th was 174, Robin Pilcher. In 8th place was number 2, Adrian Harden. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.32 seconds, an average speed of 56.57 miles per hour. From the top, 152, 9, 153, 17, 15, 117, 174, and 2, 1 minute 28.32 seconds, 56.57 miles per hour. Here we go then, the B final. Mark Sharrock and Kevin Fuller, first ones down to the first turn. Steve Smith and Dave Williams are in there in hot pursuit in second place, and then James Rogers and Damien James pushing hard in third. There's Ryan Glasgow, and then the Parliament boys. Up into second place then goes James Rogers and Damien James. On that Suzuki machine, he's pushing hard. He is gaining a few yards on Mark Sharrock as we speak. Mark Sharrock powers out of that turn. Kev Fuller hanging on there, trying to pull that machine inside tight, telling the driver to wind up the throttle, because round the outside is going James Rogers and Damien James. He managed to get past Steve Smith at this point last time, and he's going past Mark Sharrock as well. He's out in front and going for gold. James Rogers and Damien James powering out of that turn. Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller in second place. Then it's 1-2-1. Steve Smith and Dave Williams, then Ray and Jarno Glascock, and then the Parmenter boys bringing up the rear. Flat out of that turn, the checkered flag is ready. James Rogers and Damien James take the win in the B final from Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller, Steve Smith and Dave Williams, Ray and Jarno Glascock, and the Parmenter boys cruising home for a finish. Official result in a moment. Win for number 4, James Rogers and Damien James. In second place was number 16. And that's Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. In third place was 1-2-1. Steve Smith and Dave Williams. Fourth place the number 75, Ray and Jarno Glascock. And in fifth place number 118, the Parmenter boys. No sixth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.03 seconds with an average speed of 50.67 miles per hour. Well, we've reached that end of the day. It's race 50. Not a 2-day meeting, as was mentioned earlier. 92, 9, 184 and 362. And Dave Hogan on joint top points. From 92, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Number 9, Lee Ray and Nicky Owen. 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. And 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. Can I just reiterate that the stakes need to stay in tonight. The ropes must come off, but the stakes need to stay in this evening, ready for the next meeting, which of course is on August the 25th, August Bank Holiday Sunday. Here in the sunshine, we hope. Res Rise, tapes fly, there they go, down the back straight. It's the big A final for the right-hand chariots. 92, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones get down to the first turn first. John Hiscock and Simon Wall going right round the outside on the first turn. And Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan trying to come up on the inside. In fourth place, then below it in fifth. It's Alpha Leather on the front line here. John Hiscock and Simon Wall just getting a few yards clear of number 92, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Look at that, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan waiting to come through from third place. And John Thorpe and Ian Howe bringing up the rear. Well, we've got a race in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them climbing all over each other's bikes as they come round that corner. Fighting for position, jostling for the right line. They come up to the last lap flag. And Kev Jones trying to go in the outside there. And Miles Simmons, Dave Hogan trying to come up on the inside. It's all battle down that back straight. Half a lap left in today's racing. It'll be time to go home. Round the corner they come then, they tighten up, you could put them all in the back of a transit van as they come round here. Who's it going to be at the finish? It's going to be tight. Tight it is. Johnny's got racing from Miles Simmons, Paul Whiteman and Lee Ray, Neil Owen and John Thorpe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, over the official results at the moment. Thank you for coming here this afternoon and supporting the Grasstrack Sidecar Association. I've still got orange ticket 834, 15 quid in my possession. One last raffle ticket, orange 834. Show your appreciation, ladies and gentlemen. The Sidecar Supermen here this afternoon. John Hiscock and Simon Wall, champions elect. There's Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones there. We want them back in a minute. Then it's Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. Neil Owen and Dylan Davis, all the way from Welsh Wales. Nice to see them back in the fray. Lee Ray and Nick Owen. John Thorpe and Ian Howe. The official result of the right-hand sidecar A final, the last race of the afternoon. What a cracker it was. A win for 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. In second place was number 19, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. In third place was number 92. And that is, of course, Paul Whiteman and Kev Jones. In fourth place was number 9, Lee Ray and Nick Owen. In fifth place was number 14, Neil Owen and Dylan Davis. And in sixth place, number 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.82 seconds, a speed of 51.38 miles per hour. From the top, 184, 19, 92, 9, 14, 362, 1 minute 25.82, 51.38 miles per hour. We will now have the presentation by young Thomas for the right-hand GTSA members race winners.
I'm going to shake the hand, Thomas.
We're missing something out there, Whitman. All right, look at Ken Jones. Come on, get your trophy.
Shake the hand.